Meanwhile, Vice President Lai Ching-te was in Hsinchu stumping for DPP legislative candidate Tseng Sheng-kai, commenting on the news report that the TPP is planning to add a Taiwanese who used to be a PRC cadre as its candidate for legislator at large. Lai urged voters not to let the KMT and TPP have a majority in Taiwan's legislature. He warned that such a situation could endanger Taiwan's national security.
Hakka
The DPP's presidential candidate Lai Ching-te greets supporters in Hakka dialect to bring them closer to him. On Sunday, Lai campaigned in Hsinchu and his first stop was inaugurating a campaign support team for DPP legislative candidate Tseng Sheng-kai.
In the future, if Professor Tseng Sheng-kai gets elected, he will help us promote things like the building of a performance center focused on Hakka culture in Judong. I also ask all of you to support me, Lai Ching-te.
Recently, the TPP has indicated it intends to include Hsu Chun-ying, a Taiwanese who is a former PRC cadre, on its party list of legislators. Lai took the opportunity to warn that if the China-friendly TPP and KMT won a majority in the upcoming legislative election, it could put Taiwan in danger.
If Hsu Chun-ying is allowed to enter the legislature today and cooperates with the KMT's Ma Wen-jun, then this will endanger Taiwan's national security. If the KMT and TPP win a legislative majority, then I can guarantee that our defenses will be let down. We deeply regret that cooperation between the KMT and TPP actually starts from undermining national security.
The KMT's presidential candidate Hou Yu has criticised Lai for allegedly advocating Taiwan's independence and for describing himself as a pragmatic worker for that purpose. Lai took the opportunity to remind his opponents that campaigning involving criticisms and personal attacks would not be of aid to the election.
In the past, whenever people asked him questions, he would only talk about the good job he was doing. Now, whenever the media asks him anything, he will certainly criticize me. I would like to remind Mayor Hou Yu that these criticisms and attacks will not help his election chances at all. I hope that he can up his game.
With his kind reminder that his opponents needed to work harder, Lai also called on the crowd to pay attention to cooperation between the TPP and KMT and be wary of Chinese meddling in the election.
If you are to ask a magic mirror who wants TPP-KMT cooperation the most, the answer must be China's CCP, because the CCP hopes to foster a China-friendly government in Taiwan. In this way, the price it pays for annexing Taiwan, comparatively speaking, will be much less.
As the legislative and presidential poll on January 13th draws closer, the DPP is warning the public to be alert to Chinese interference.